to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Iowa State's offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Off the play fake. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Cyclones will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. The Red Hawks of Miami came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside Yager Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's the handoff. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Cyclones started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense will not let them run the ball in the end zone, at least not on the last 2 plays. What do they have on 3rd and goal? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the try is no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through another one. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even if they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the back. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. Never a doubt. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the second quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johns. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Arizona runs out the punt team. Cradles it at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The option look. Now the pitch. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
2nd down coming up.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's got his man, makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
And that's in Arizona.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
2nd down coming up.
In the red area, it's John. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bring in the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Cyclones will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. Trying to set the tone with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Complete to the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
The give from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it on the left. Off and running. The 20. The inside. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. New Mexico is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 17 to UNLV. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying play action. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Puts it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Pressure coming. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down. And they're going to spot it at the 25. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And that's in Arizona.
They're going to run it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Still running at the 40. Lots of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arizona.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes.
There he goes. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense in an empty set. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Johns. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They punted away on fourth down. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking for a crease. It's Johns. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Arizona runs out the punt team. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. It has been a quiet and somewhat forgettable game for this sophomore behind center. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense as corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Plows through the defense. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the run.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Arizona comes out with another first down. Goes to the option. The pitch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Slams it ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. And that is how we will wrap this one up. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that we're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.